Well, I certainly am looking forward to Runtown's performance a little bit later. But now all my best Fridays are made up of good music and good food. And we're going to get started with the first part of these chicken nuggets. So how can I help?
So what I've done is, chicken nuggets you normally get at a takeaway place, but actually making them your own is amazing because you can kind of like adapt the flavors to how you prefer having it done.
Exactly.
So I'm starting off with the perfect base, beautiful chicken mince that I got from Woolies, if you can pass that to me.
Beautiful.
So obviously you can use chicken thighs, chicken breasts and chop them up yourself, but if the product's already minced, why even
Easy.
try?
Okay.
Cool. That's going to go into a bowl, and the trick with mince at any time you're cooking with it is salt. Don't be shy of using salt when you're cooking with mince.
There's no such thing as it being too salty?
Absolutely. There's always a risk of having something too salty, but mince particularly, because it's on its surface area, because the meat has been ground up, loves salt.
Okay.
Under seasoning is the biggest thing with any dish that's got mince in it.
Okay.
So you can salt quite liberally, and there's a bit of pepper in there. I'm like liberally. You just got tiny fingers. That's what it's about.
Yeah, cute.
There we go. So you got that in there. Now we're going to start adding some additional flavor. So
there's a lot of salt in there. Is that okay?
That's enough. That's perfect.
Great.
So I've got a bit of a Cajun mix. So we're talking about southern fried. We want to bring in those flavors. So it's a lot of chili, a little bit of oregano, thyme, garlic salt, which is my absolute favorite. That's all in there, and that's going to go in there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So now you're giving us all of your little tricks. And of course, I think, because I always listen to what you're saying, but I always miss out on those little tricks. So if you want all the little details for this recipe and, of course, the shopping list, all you need to do is SMS the keyword dinner to 33650.
That's it.
I love when I can remember numbers. Remember, dinner to 33650. And then what are you going to make me do?
A little bit of lemon zest, just a little bit to get in there. Lemon, as we know, citrus brings out the flavor of all the ingredients that you're cooking with. So get that in there. A little bit goes a long way with this one. Don't worry about it. Also going to finish off our dish with a little bit of lemon on the sides to lift the flavors.
I mean, let's discuss lemon zest, because I've done a recipe before when it says you need lemon zest, but I mean, I always feel like I grate a lot and never get much out of it. Like, is that enough?
That kind of tends to be the thing, but like I said, a little bit of lemon zest goes a long way.
Okay, so is that flavored?
That's perfect, that's flavored.
Oh, divine.
So now we're just going to give it a good mix and give it a good mix so you can get all those flavors mixed through. And then the fun bit starts, we get to play with our food.
Yeah.
So now you can either shape these into patties, which will make an amazing chicken burger. Yeah. But today we're doing nuggets. So I'm going to...
is this what we would do as a chicken burger as well? Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
What can I give you? Knife and fork?
So you got that.
I mean, spoon and fork.
What you want to do, you can get into it as well. Grab a little bit, and it's depending, totally up to you how you want to shape them. And if you get takeaway nuggets, you always see that they're not the same.
Yeah.
They're quite odd shapes, so don't worry about that if your shape looks a bit weird. Make one that looks like Africa.
I actually quite like some of the shapes that have got like a little jutty out piece, because I feel those are the pieces that get the most crispy after you've fried them.
Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to seeing yours.
I mean, I might have oversold
Yours does look a bit like Africa. There we go, the Africa chicken nugget.
And then what do I do? Dump it on this?
Pop it on there. So my trick with this one is to always freeze them for about an hour just to firm them up slightly.
Okay.
And then the reason for that is it kind of makes it easier to work with. Because we're about to start panning them. Panning is just a fancy word for coating them. Okay. There's a little dish over there and some buttermilk. So if you can add the buttermilk to that.
Ooh, why do we use the buttermilk? To make them stickier?
It is, and it also helps the flour stick to it.
Okay.
That's my trick. So to the buttermilk, we're going to go with a little bit of sriracha. You can give that like a mix. You can scramble that for me so long.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start. You're just going to kind of get it in there. It doesn't have to be perfectly mixed. And then I'm going to drop it so long.
Okay.
And then you can get some of the buttermilk on there.
Sriracha on everything.
On everything.
Every day. Like, what a great invention.
Cool.
I love whoever came up with that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in the flour.
Yeah.
And they give it a good dust, What you're going to end up with are these beautiful guys over here. See how beautifully coated they are.
Okay.
And I'm going to first test our oil. That's bubbling away nicely. Going to drop them. That's going to start bubbling.
I'm just going ahead over here because I like to do things fast.
They're going to start bubbling, and what's going to end up looking like after they cook for about 3 minutes. Yeah. You want to do 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, just want to cook the chicken through. You can get these beautiful southern fried chicken nuggets.
Yeah!
But that's not all. When we come back...
If you make this now...
you also get a beautiful steamed green dish and some Asian coated chicken nuggets when we come back.
Oh, well, there you have it. Well, Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, everybody needs a little Clem in their kitchen because when I walked out of here 5 minutes ago, we just had the chicken. And now there's rice, there's beans, there's cabbage. What's going on?
Cabbage.
Cabbage, I'm
I like
Portuguese.
that. I like that. Cool. So, yes, we're talking ultimate comfort right now, but we all need to get our veggies in there. And I'm not just experiencing the perfect facial right now with this amazing steam.
Steam.
This is for our awesome veggies.
Yeah. So good for the pause. Just not for TV makeup.
Not for TV. So I've got some beautiful green beans. That's going to go in there.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. Green beans are awesome because they got a lot of crunch and they actually have flavor. A little bit of salt and lemon and you're like, perfect. They're so great. Even as snacks.
That and a little bit of broccoli.
Hey.
But you know what I do with this at home? That and that together with garlic, and I make it in butter instead of water. I probably should start making it in water for the to get the
Okay, so I'm using broccoli stems because I like it because it's very similar.
The Woolies tender stems, they're the best.
Absolutely amazing. And especially because it's very Asian Oriental, which makes them very easy to use chopsticks with. Perfect, that's going to go in. Cool.
I'm considering how you're going to get a chopstick around your chicken nugget, but...
That's so easy. Okay, we should practice totally. So I've got some cabbage, like you said.
Yeah.
That's going to go in. I'm using baby cabbage.
I always see these and I actually don't know how to cook them. Like, I don't know how this is going to end up.
They don't need a lot of cooking time.
Yeah,
they're not as woody and thick as the big grown-up sister.
Yes. But is this just as good for your digestive system? Because you know how if you've got any issues with digestion, you have to eat cabbage. It's the best thing for you.
Absolutely. And being little tiny cabbage people, they're quite sweet. You can enjoy them raw as well. I like it raw. So hence, this dish right here, we're not going to overcook it. We're going to gently steam it. So
I'm very fascinated as to how this is going to turn out. Yeah. Raw cabbage. I suppose it's a coleslaw.
Like a coleslaw, absolutely. Okay. So a lot of salt. No, salt and pepper, not a lot. Because we're going to have beautiful salty glaze. So lid goes on so it can go.
And that's going to steam?
Yeah.
I don't need a proper steamer in order to steam stuff. No. Just water in a pan, then done.
There we go. So you don't need to go and spend the money on a steaming basket.
Okay.
Super easy. So now we're going to start on that glaze. So I'm going to put the heat on. There we go. And we're going to start off with a little bit of soy. So soy is kind of like the base Asian flavor. Anything soy, you're already like halfway onto an Asian dish. Exactly. Soy is going to go in there. That's going to also give us that saltiness and umami. You know about umami? That amazing savory flavor.
Umami is just...
There we go. It's actually...
Like if you think of what umami is, there's no way to actually describe it. You can only make the sound, and it's...
There we go.
That's umami.
I'm going to use that in my next cooking demo.
It's true, because words cannot describe what umami is, but if you go, it's that...
There we go. So I'm going to put you to work. This is some oyster sauce going in. That's
I love a little
super intense, nice saltiness again, and that umami flavor. Some sweet chili sauce. That's going to be just to counteract all that saltiness we got going on in there.
I can tell you now, this is going to be so delicious because I can already smell that.
Oh, yes, you can. I'm loving sesame seeds in everything right now, so we're going to use that. Then we've got our beautiful chicken nuggets, so that's steaming away nicely as well, coming up to temperature. So what you're going to do, this is going to make a sauce. So let's add the chicken nuggets to it.
What?
Yeah. There we go. And you're going to toss it and keep on glazing it until the sauce actually reduces and becomes super sticky on the chicken
You don't
nuggets.
have a little pair of No, don't worry.
No. We're actually keeping things super easy. So the idea is that you can kind of toss them if you want. If you want tongs, I can get you tongs, but I know you got some skill.
No,
that's cool.
Skills.
Then I'm going to take some spring onion.
Oh, this is just... seriously, amazing. And I can tell you now, you are going to want this for dinner. So all you need to do is SMS the keyword dinner to 33650 because this is going to be so good in the belly.
It is. It's the only recipe you need to know this winter.
Yeah,
so that's looking so good. I like the amount of coating you've got on there. You can pour like straight out the pan, straight into your beautiful steamed rice. So you can go ahead and start pouring.
Into the rice?
On top of the rice, so that sauce will seep through the rice.
I'm still going more here with a little bit of the glazing. I get very excited in moments like this.
There we go. Some extra spring onion. So that can go down. And our veggies, like I said, 2 minutes.
You are the king of the kitchen today, Clem.
No longer than that.
Can I gooi this in?
Gooi, go for it, absolutely. Make it your own. So to that, we're going to add our beautiful veggies.
This is what cooking is about.
It is absolutely what
Somebody
the cooking is about.
had showed me this as a kid, I wouldn't have been so useless now.
Some green beans on this. Oh, look at that. Like, the smells are insane. I like serving veggies on the side because, like I said, you want to use chopsticks sometimes. You can like go for some rice, go for some of the chicken nuggets and the veggies.
Oh, I'm cooking this for dinner.
Here we go.
This is happening.
Friday, done.
Done. Thank you so much. Isn't that absolutely it? Here's a little recap, because you're going to want to make this at home tonight.